Savaged.
This program contains subject matter and language that may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
We're having more technical problems. We live in the 21st century.
Savaged. Unfiltered.
Under. The only reason I know this is because I lived under tyranny. I lived.
Oh, shut the fuck up! You're a fucking.
Your host, Michael Gardner.
Proper fashion at the proper time.
Like a Hellcat.
Hey guys, we made it. I have some guests here in the green room. We're about to bring on. They're from their group organization, the Soulmate Coaches. Seen them through Matchmaker.fm, guys. A lot of people on Matchmaker.fm. So if for those who are podcasters, digital creators, content creators, YouTubers, people that share video on Rumble. Head over to matchmaker.fm, guys. A tremendous platform. Not only is it a tremendous platform, but it's a platform to connect podcasters with podcasters, guests with guests, and possibly shows with other shows. It's a legit platform, guys. Not only for big names, but it's for the amateur too as well. So we're gonna bring in Mark and Lynetta, if I have her name correct here. Welcome to the show. How's it going, guys?
Fabulous.
Great.
Yeah. Hope
Great
you like
to
the
be
show.
here.
Please don't be intimidated by the show because we cover it all. That's why I had to name the show Savage, because we political.
We checked you out. So
Yeah.
we saw what you're about and we're like, this is going to be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourself. What's the name, the Soulmate Coaches? What's that all about?
Well, the Soulmates is kind of like the best relationship you can imagine. You know, and
Okay.
some people put it in a religious context. We don't necessarily, but it's just like where you have a relationship that's like everything you dreamed about and more.
Yeah, I seen that, and I love it. I really do. So you would you classify yourself as like therapist or more or less like teachers or counselors?
It's kind of a combination of everything. Some people would call us coaches. We're not therapists per se. We don't have that medical training. We're
Okay.
more consciousness training, relationship training. So we would
Life
call it
coaching.
life coaching. Yeah, that would be closest.
coaching. Yeah, I
Relationship,
love it.
love coaching.
Yeah.
And you need that. You need that in today's society. A lot of life coaching, because I mean, obviously, you guys know. I mean, we live in a unprecedented time here in America. You know, a lot of different things going on, a lot of conflicts, a lot of different views from all different sides of the aisle. So yeah, I love that about you guys. Yeah, awesome
Yeah,
stuff.
you know what our view is, Michael? We honestly believe if everybody had a soulmate level relationship like we do, none of these conflicts would be going on in the world. People would just be so content and so happy and so joyous, and all our problems would just fade away. That's why this is the way we work on the problems of the world, by teaching people how to manifest this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I do have some other personalities here on the show that are part of what I like to call the Savaged Army here. This is David from his show, because Mark and Lynetta, we have this show, and then what I've done was I've kind of opened up this show to other personalities, other podcasters that have their show, and they create their own content. And I think that's amazing, where you can bring in, different personalities, different personas, because it really brings into what I like to say a mega show, and it sets apart from a regular podcast to talk radio. And I'm not a big fan of talk radio. I've worked for radio stations in the past, but I like it how I can express myself on podcasting without the FCC, putting the hammer down on me. So,
Right.
but this is David, known as the Preacher Man, and he's joining us today from North Carolina, of the city of Charlotte. So, yeah, David, buddy, you got anything on this?
Kind of just soaking it all in. Honestly, soaking it all in and just listening to what they say. I think everybody do need a life partner, somebody that you can grow with and hang out with, do different things with. It's important because a lot of relationships don't last today like they used to, especially when I look at different relationships. So yeah. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. And then also here we have Tommy from his show, Tommy Nation Politics. Tommy, buddy, welcome. How's it going, buddy? Hat tip to you.
Hello from Texas. What's going on, man?
Yeah. He's joining us from Dallas, actually. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So
awesome.
We got all different types of personalities on the show. Dallas, Texas. I reside here in Orlando, Florida. David here from Charlotte, North Carolina. And then, of course, we can't leave Sauce hanging. This is Sauce, and he joins us here from the Sauce Report. Hey, Sauce, buddy.
What is
hey.
Yo, guys. What's up, Tommy?
Hey.
So Sauce, do you have any questions here for our guest? This is the Soulmate Coaches, Mark and Lynetta.
So how long have you guys been married?
Going on 9 years now. Been together.
That's longer than I've been married.
How long have you been married?
I've not been married. My longest relationship was 2 minutes.
Oh,
2 minutes. How'd you like to get that to 4 or 5?
well, the 2 minutes is like once she finds out, once she researches my names on Twitter and on Facebook, she books it the other direction because then she's like, "Hey, where's the tinfoil hat of yours on?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm running the other direction." And you know what the weird part is I do relationship advice, and I was like on a relationship episode, and I said, "Do you know what would be a perfect episode? Would be a perfect book I should write? Is Saucy's 50 red flags or Saucy's walking red flag." And all the red flags that women are looking for, I carry that red flag. So it's like a badge of honor,
So you're not attracting the right woman yet, obviously.
No. So how did you guys maintain? So this is coming from a pastoral or minister. Oh, I don't know. Something happened, but how are you guys? Okay. So how do you guys keep a strong relationship besides sex? Like, what do you guys look for in a partner?
Hammering the questions, yeah.
The Peppadew Pepper on Panera's new Green Goddess Caprese Melt. It's a small detail, but when enough of those details are melted together, they become big. Try the new toasted baguettes from Panera. $0 delivery fee for a limited time.
It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Michelob Ultra.
You're putting them out there, Sauce. Jeez.
Yeah,
we don't want
right
them leaving on us, but go ahead.
Well, how do you guys maintain that? Like, besides that, like, what do you guys look for? Like,
we have a common worldview.
Okay.
That really helps us to see things in a way that both of us were brought up very religious. I was brought up Jehovah's Witness. My husband is actually an ordained rabbi, although he never really practiced as one.
Mm-hmm.
But we both left that and decided to seek something that really made sense to us, that felt like, yeah, I can feel this in my soul. This feels true. And how we found that was through near-death experiences.
Mm-hmm.
And past life regression work where they actually, Dr. Michael Newton had discovered what goes on between lives and finding out that there's really no judgment. There's no like book of, judging every move you make and you got to walk on eggshells and all of that. It was just a really amazing experience of love that people like Anita Marjani, who had a near-death experience, explains in her book Dying to Be Me, and Mark and I both had that worldview. So having that as our foundation, we don't make each other wrong for anything. There's no this good bad morality. It's what works. What is there workability here? If there's not workability, then we partner up together and find that workability.
Yeah, I agree with that, Lynetta. You really need a strong chemistry today, and it's very rare too, especially in today's times, where the divorce rate is so high. Separations constantly in this world. It's a different type of society. It's not like the 50s where people married young and carried that marriage to high levels, and 40, 50 years of marriage. You don't see that today. I think the longest set of marriages is probably maybe 10 years, if that. Go ahead, Tommy.
I have so many questions because you're talking about religious responsibility, and then to cherry pick on what Mr. Gardner just said about marriages lasting 40 to 50 years. But, we would see those marriages not be so healthy with the domestic abuse, the alcoholism, maybe writing a check to Stormy Daniels for $150,000.
Okay, this is not politics. We're talking about.
No, I'm just saying the question. I have a question. So the question is, do you think that the relationships are good or better than they were, or worse than they were? What do you think about that?
That's objective.
I sort of gave up on the human race and decided that I didn't care about.
I think we were raised on. You remember Leave It to Beaver and Brady Bunch, and
oh yeah,
we were raised on that, and we were like, wow, my family's not like that. What's the So we've heard, families were trying really hard to look like Leave It to Beaver or Brady Bunch. But if you were to get behind the scenes, Wizard of Oz, where he's behind the scenes with all these gadgets and everything, and you find out, oh my gosh, what's going on behind the scenes. They actually had a lot of dysfunction going on.
Yeah.
They just weren't talking about it. They didn't want anyone to know.
Lynetta, you mentioned some sitcoms, especially in that respected era. I have a question for you, and this might be very interesting here to the listeners that are viewing us, whether on Rumble or, on our audio platforms. Do you think some of the newer content on today's television, with, the dangerous views of cartoons such as South Park and, Family Guy versus, the other type of sitcoms that you had seen growing up, like Bugs Bunny, maybe somewhat violent, but, the original formula of it. Do you think the newer formula today has a lot to do with why children are kind of, becoming the way they are today? Especially
children. I need to know the context. When you say children are becoming the way they are, how are children? How is
that? With the mental illness. I'm sorry. Yes, with the mental illness. I think a lot of today's, sitcoms today are pretty much bringing that type of formula with the high levels of mental illness. That's just my personal opinion. Maybe your opinion's different.
Yeah, the big question is, anytime any of us cite statistics and we say, oh my God, look what's going on, there's so much more of this or so much less of that. The biggest question you always have to ask is, has it actually changed, or has just the reporting of it changed?
Right.
And the truth is, we almost never know. So many people want to say, oh my God, the good old days were so much better because we had less of this. It's like Lynetta said earlier, all the stuff going behind the scenes wasn't reported, and now things are being reported much more. So it's really hard to say what's the trend, what's really going on. Is it getting better? Is it getting worse? Very hard call.
Everybody's got a cell phone and everybody's taking videos. You see everything now.
Oh, these kids are glued to the cell phones. It's terrible. But it kind of piggybacks off of something, what I was mentioning about the today's society. Piggyback off of an episode that Sas and I had touched on, which I'd love to have your insights on it, because this is exactly what's going on here. And it may offend people, but guess what, guys? If it offends you, I'm sorry. I'm from another generation. I'm from, the early 80s. So, I mean, what you say, it goes through one ear out the other if it bothers me. I'm not, super triggered or offended by everything. Excellent. But this is exactly what pisses me off, Mark and Lynetta. The pride stuff today. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, hey, listen. If you're into that type of society or that type of culture, by all means, that's fine. But this is what bothers me of what they're teaching today, of what's transforming to the children. Check this clip out here. We'll put in a graphic here of pride libraries in America. This is exactly what I think is damaging children today. I don't know if you agree with this, but yeah.
I'm not sure what you're wanting us to get from
Are these books? Are these?
Well, this is content. Yeah, this is content that's being exposed to children today. This is the not so Leave It to Beaver. This is the
Beaver
education.
was definitely a gay, bro. Just so you know, he was definitely gay.
Yeah, but they weren't pushing it as much as it is today. So yeah, but this is
who is Leave It to Beaver? Who is he?
Oh, he's way before your time.
I was born in 98. I was born in
98. 25. Yeah, Sas is 25.
24.
It was a show in the 60s.
Okay.
That was portraying the ideal family. Like the husband was the breadwinner. The wife was just the housewife. The kids were all totally respectful, never spoke bad. Occasionally they'd get in trouble and then there'd be talking with the dad typically, and things would get worked out and they'd commit to not do it again. But that was like the worst of it.
Yeah. What about you, David? You're very, very quiet here on this. If you guys want to speak, man, by all means, come on in.
Jump on in. Yeah.
Don't leave it to me and Sas sometimes carrying the show. But go ahead, buddy.
No, I don't want to jump in on anybody. I was just waiting by. My question.
Sometimes I get tired, David. With me like rambling on, I sound like rambling Joe Biden. But go ahead, buddy.
So my question is, and I'm not trying to turn this into a religious talk, but my question is, and the question I have for both of you is, you grew up Jehovah's Witness, and from an understanding of Jehovah's Witness, which I have studied it a lot, Jehovah's Witnesses are not allowed to be or mingle outside of the religion. And
not at all.
With him being a rabbi, and I'm not sure, are you with the Jewish or kind of with Judaism? What I would like.
Yeah, there's.
Happy anniversary, Hulu.
Pinky, are you pondering what I'm pondering?
I think so, Brain. Isn't it Hulu's 15th anniversary?
For once, you're right, Pinky.
Happy 15th birthday! This is so exciting.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, Hulu.
Happy anniversary, Hulu.
Happy anniversary, Hulu. We love you.
Happy Hulu-versary,
Hulu. Happy 15th anniversary, Hulu.
Happy birthday, Hulu. Happy 15th birthday.
15 amazing years.
Congrats.
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 Congrats on 15 years, Hulu.
It's exciting.
Happy anniversary, Hulu.
I hope your parents throw you an amazing party.
We feel very old.
Hard work, dedication, longevity. Let's go. Congratulations.
Cheers to you in 15 years.
Happy 15th anniversary.
Go you.
Happy 15th, Hulu.
Happy 15th, Hulu.
Happy anniversary, Hulu.
Happy 15th birthday, Hulu.
Congratulations.
Happy 15th.
Hulu.
Happy anniversary, Hulu.
Happy anniversary, Hulu.
Happy anniversary, Hulu.
Congrats on 15 years, Hulu.
Congrats on 15 years.
Happy 15th, Hulu.
15 years. Hulu. 15 good years. Yes.
Green is my favorite color. And also on you.
I could spend hours just watching you. Happy 15th anniversary, Hulu.
Happy 15th anniversary, Hulu.
I knew we were meant to be.
Congrats.
Happy anniversary, Hulu.
Happy 15th.
Happy 15th.
Happy 15th. Happy 15th.
Happy 15th anniversary.
It's been 15 amazing years, Hulu.
Here's to many more.
Congrats.
You better be in by curfew.
Happy 15 years, Hulu.
Happy anniversary, Hulu.
Happy 15th.
Wow, 15 years. You have a driving permit.
Happy anniversary, Hulu.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, Hulu.
You're 15 and you're gorgeous. Keep at it. Let's pop some champagne.
Woo! Also, while I have you, can I get a free subscription?
There's 3 branches of Judaism. I studied in all of them and got ordained by one of them. And I lived as a religious Jew for about 30 years. And then some of the spiritual teachings that I started learning, as Lynetta mentioned, started to not work with my traditional Judaism. So eventually I let it go, even though I still have a fondness for some of the Jewish practices. There's some really beautiful things that Jews do, but I'm not a religious Jew anymore.
Okay. So my question to both of you is, how did you guys meet? Was it more like in a religious setting, or it was just like walking park? I'm only asking because
oh, you're gonna love this answer.
How does it come together? I mean, I'm just trying to wrap my mind around it.
Yeah.
Okay, here you go.
Well, I was looking for, I decided after all the relationships I had been through, I'm like, I don't know what this love thing is. I don't have a clue. So I need to go to a workshop and, so I went to what I would call a love workshop by Human Awareness Institute. And they cover sexuality, spirituality, communication, how to honor and have your yes, your no, learn your boundaries. It just I really got to experience what I was searching for, which was, I wanted to be completely honoring of people. And I hadn't before. I was hooking up with drug addicts, alcoholics.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, convicts. I went to jail. I went to rehab. I got clean off drugs. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I just keep attracting men that reminded me of my mother or my father or a combination of both. And so I'm like, okay, done with that. Let's go somewhere where I can learn about this love thingy. And so Mark was there at the 3rd weekend.
They have about 10 different workshops that, progressively get more intensive or explore different subjects.
Yeah.
So we were at the 3rd week. We hadn't met before. We had a mutual friend who introduced us. And then we did some exercises at the workshop together. And that's how we got to know each other better. And just to make it a little more exciting, you should know it was a clothing optional workshop.
We met naked.
We met naked, so to speak. So there was no hiding anything at this workshop.
Wow.
But
so everything is showing then.
But the thing is, it's not just about showing your outside, because it's really about expressing your inside also. The things we all hold in and hide from other people, even from ourselves. This was about bringing everything inside out and being naked, not just outside, but our inside, and being safe and feeling free to express all that.
So y'all were Adam and Eve. Y'all were Adam and Eve in a way?
Adam and Eve. Yep.
Prior to clothing.
Before the fig leaves.
So I have to ask here something before we close it out with you, Mark and Lynetta. Are you guys still, I mean, you can label yourself as nudist. I mean, are you still nudist today to this day? Or?
Oh, I wouldn't say we're nudist.
No, we're not nudist.
My husband's not, he doesn't even, that's not really his gig. He wanted to learn what they taught about love and about, and the reason why they take off the clothing is because we kind of segregate each other out when we see, oh, they've got these clothes on. That means they're in this category. And you take all of that out and you're just like people. We're just people,
Yeah.
I love it. It's beautiful. What is that? Human awareness? I'm very interested in that.
HAI.org.
Human Awareness Institute. I'm gonna check that out.
So wait,
because I need to find out what that love thing is, honestly.
So wait, what is that love thing? Is that like walking around naked around the house, or what is it?
You got Sauce confused. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What's your question? Say it again. What do you want to know?
So when you talk about walking around nude, like is that like a nudist lifestyle? Is that like walking around like?
No, first of all, that's not what we do. We're not walking around
nude.
Now,
Sauce. They met naked.
Yeah, exactly.
But
right.
Was that like?
Yeah, I know you're really fixated on the nude part, but we can talk about that on a different show.
Sauce, they're not nudists. I had to correct. I had to correct myself. They're not nudists. I thought they were nudists.
No.
They met naked. I thought by meeting naked, they're comfortable about being naked to this day.
Yeah, like a lot of places we'll go to will have hot tubs, and if it's appropriate, we're fine being naked in a hot tub when other people are doing that practice.
Right.
But it's not like we're nudists. That's not what defines us. What defines us is our ability to share everything going on inside with each other and with other people. So we're that kind of a nudist, not just an outside nudist, but really it's an exposure of our humanness. That's what we really share, and that's what we're about.
Transparency, being authentic, being real, sharing what's going on, the stuff that we usually hide. We bring it out to the forefront. So that's why we love this show. You guys talk about everything.
You're unleashed. Well, we're unleashed too, but not just our bodies, but our internal state. That's what's unleashed.
I was supposed to have a guest on earlier about an hour ago with Sauce David and my other co-host Joseph that had to depart because Joseph's a political activist of 45 years, 60-year-old man. I respect the hell out of him.
He's super old.
Well, he's super old, Tommy, but he makes like at least like 20 to 30 podcast appearances a week. He's part of Wham Radio Detroit, so I'll plug in Derek there from Wham Radio. Hat tip to you, sir. Love to have you back on for some sports. I had a really, really awesome time talking about the Detroit Red Wings about 2 months ago, so highly suggest you check that episode out. But Lynette, as we close it up with you, do you have any final thoughts here on today's show? Or
I do. Can I share one?
You go for it.
I forget
who asked the
question earlier, but the question that went back to why are marriages not lasting as long and relationships and all that. And I'd say what's different now is we have the best tools ever, not just us, but what exists nowadays for people to do relationships. There are better tools than there have ever been, in our opinion. And that's what we're about, is sharing these tools with people who want to take their relationship to that soulmate level.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great stuff, guys.
That's beautiful. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful, Tommy. I mean, Tommy's a little flustered right now, probably from hearing that. You mentioned transparency. Tommy's very transparent, I think.
Yeah, I think you are too. I think you are too, man. Just in a different way.
Yeah.
Somewhat. I'm old school. I grew up in the Ronald Reagan era, sadly Bill Clinton era, but
what's the difference between the two? Who knows?
Anyway, don't get me started.
One doesn't have stains on the White House. The other one has got clean curtains.
Oh God, Sauce.
So Sauce, you're literally all about that life, right?
No.
But if we could just get to college level like intellect, I really appreciate that Human Awareness Institute. I'm going to check that out because I just honestly believe that the reason that relationships don't last as long is because we feel like we are all replaceable. We have a corporate atmosphere where we're fired, the income inequality. It's all we can be fired at any moment. And thank you next. What's that song? Thank you next.
It goes.
I think we're expendable, Tommy. I think we're expendable is the correct word to use it. Yeah, but
I think it goes back to how they talk about shows. I mean, you got all these shows now teaching you, love is having a big mansion. If you lose it, then you got to find somebody who can upkeep that or continuously give you that. I mean, that's just my opinion, because they brought up shows, and shows have a big influence on people. I mean, TV, Hollywood has a big influence on people, has a big influence on relationships, has a big influence on your money. Everything that you do is a big influence on it. So I think go back to what they were saying earlier about the show.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. You just heard the Soulmate Coaches here, Mark and Lynetta. Great having them on today's show.
Thank
Savage
you.
Unfiltered.
Thank you for having us.
Mark and Lynetta. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Hat tip to you. I always give that hat tip where it's appropriate. But you know, like the old Irish or Italian, you know, thank you. You know, grazie.
Yeah.
Where can some of my listeners find you guys if they want to know more about, you know, what you guys do?
Yeah, we're our website is thesoulmatecoaches.com, no spaces or anything. And we have a presence everywhere: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, as long as TikTok's there. We're on all the platforms. So just look for the Soulmate Coaches, you'll find us.
I love the way you guys look at each other. That is so fucking cute. Like,
it's so cute. That's that cute. That's that cute that says, "I'm saying something. Don't you say anything wrong."
Yeah.
Guys, it's old tradition.
Yeah.
That's what I call it. I love it. It's old tradition. Mark and Lynetta, thanks for being
Thank
part
you,
of
guys.
Savage Unfiltered.
Thank you, everybody.
And, you guys have a great day. Yeah, take it easy, man.
You too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Take care
very much,
now.
sir.
Bye now.
All right, bye now. Wow, that was great, guys. I mean,
I wish I had that kind
you
of
don't see that
relationship.
today. You don't see that today in today's country anymore. With two people that literally love each other and comfortable around each other. You know, I didn't hear one damn thing on the show today with, "Oh, Mark, you should have let me talk today." Why is Lynetta having the whole damn mic today? You don't see that with these two. It's beautiful.
It is
beautiful.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yep.
Isn't it, Tommy?
I agree, man.
But
that's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. But guys, we're gonna close it out here. And you know, guys, like I say to everything into each end of each show, keep it savage, guys, and join the Savage Army, because you can make a difference. Take it easy, guys.